This is where we come from, yeah, we did it. City on my back, I'm committed. This is where we come from, yeah, we made it. Now the whole team celebrating. We like,
Hey Warriors, and welcome back to another episode of Want TV. I'm your host, Adriana, and for today's episode, we will be highlighting some of Franklin High School's most talented alumni. Over the years, Franklin has seen past graduates doing amazing things, from starting their own brands, becoming professors, and even performing on Broadway. Today, we'll be showcasing 3 alumni who have made it far since leaving this high school, starting with Khalid Briggs.
Good morning, Franklin High School. You're watching Want TV, Warriors Announcement Network Television, bringing you the news when no one else will. I'm your host, Khalid Briggs.
It all started when he first joined the Aspects program in his sophomore year, and alongside the likes of Ron Diggity Downs, he hosted Want TV for 3 years and created a legacy that has etched the walls of Franklin High School.
So please, tune in and check out what's happening at your school, Franklin High.
After high school, Khalid went to Howard University and majored in television production. It was here where he learned the importance of media and marketing in everyday life. Khalid specialized in target marketing and utilized everything he learned throughout his Aspects journey to push and elevate himself to further reaches.
Yo, what's going on? In the house today, none other than Lee Chopper. What's good, my guy? What's going on, brother? How's everything feeling? How you been up?
In the past, he's worked for notable companies like Vice, BET, Complex, Bloomingdale's, Hugo Boss, and even Ralph Lauren. Most recently, he worked on the project of Mary J. Blige's Strength of a Woman Festival. He works now as a creative director owning his own company, 320 Experiential. He focuses on creating immersive experiences for target audiences. One thing that Khalid is very passionate about is creating opportunities for people who look like him and helping them to find their foot in the industry just like he was able to. Briggs' advice to reach success is that there is always room to grow and learn. One of the main things I've learned is that you need to take in as much information as you can from as many different avenues of creativity as possible. All of this will build the foundation that will allow you to excel in your craft.
I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Want TV, and I'll see you guys on Friday.
Wow, I sure would want him to style me someday. Like Khalid, many of our alumni have used their talent and voices to impact countless people. Our next spotlight is going to Aylea Pierce. Let's check it out.
Remember to speak of me in one life.
Aylea Pierce is an artist, an educator, and an overall talented and down-to-earth person whose journey began in Franklin, graduating with the class of 2010. Aylea recalls first falling in love with spoken word poetry in 7th grade, when her middle school English teacher, Miss Talercio, required students to write in a journal every day for 20 minutes, and over the course of this journal, she discovered poetry. Aylea's parents were heavily supportive, and her father even encouraged her to enter the New York Knicks Poetry Slam, where she made it to the semifinals at a notably young age. In high school, Aylea continued to pursue her passions and cultivate her talent while being involved in the theater program, as well as the poetry club. These creative outlets taught her how to embody characters when performing spoken word poems. Although not officially in the Aspects program, she was heavily involved and connected through her friends. During her senior year, Mr. Pinnock asked Aylea to write and perform a spoken word piece that would serve as the opening of the 6th annual AVAs.
This poem is for those who rep the BK, BX, Staten Island, Manhattan, or Queens. This poem is for...
While attending Rutgers, Aylea continued to work collaboratively with Mr. Pinnock and theater teacher Miss Little, where she co-wrote Financial Slavery, a Student Death Sentence, a devised piece of theater which debuted at the New York International Fringe Festival in 2016. In her professional career, Aylea has performed her work at TEDx events, as well as being featured in many online and print publications. In 2019, Aylea received the Storytelling Fellowship from National Geographic, which helped her explore her passion of traditional Caribbean storytelling. She now acts as a researcher and the voice for the National Geographic podcast Into the Depths. Aylea is also highly passionate about education and even works at her alma mater as an adjunct professor in the English department. Aylea Pierce is the personification of reviving the culture, as she continues to work towards her passions and maintains a strong voice within her community.
Remember me as a body built of stories.
Her work is truly inspiring, and she is so well-spoken. Lastly, we are going to pass the spotlight on to Maleah Joy Moon. Maleah was in the drama program at Franklin High School and starred in many of the FHS productions, including Dreamgirls, Rent, and West Side Story. Maleah was also an active member of the Thespian Society and Magicals Choir. Plus, she sang in Franklin's infamous pep rallies. So where is she now? Maleah is currently starring as young Alicia Keys in Hell's Kitchen, an Alicia Keys musical written by Christopher Diaz. Just another amazing example of how Franklin High School produces stars. Well, that's all for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching and showing your appreciation for our alumni. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow our Instagram for more content. We'll see you in the halls, Franklin.
This is where we come from, yeah, we did it. City on my back, I'm committed. This is where we come from, yeah, we made it. Now the whole team celebrating. We like, oh, 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 oh.